Welcome to Rye House Karting Circuit in Hoddesdon in Hertfordshire, England, in the UK, for Club 100 round, what are we on now? We are on round number 3 of the 2017 championship. We're running this afternoon with lights and heavies. We had an elite round this morning with the clubmans. And I can tell you in pole position is Rashan Malcolm Moore. Seb Algeri is on the front row with him. They're going to go round again. Darren Moore, Mike Noon, James Venning, Adam Wall, Dean Wood, Ben Smith, Adam Wheeldon, Keith Segal is your top 10 as they all cycle through. I think we'll be going this time. We've just had qualifying. We've just had qualifying, which will mean that the top 20 from the entry have gone straight into the pre-A final. The pre-B final now, 4 to qualify to the back of the pre-A final. Then we'll have a main A final after a main B final, 2 to qualify on that one. But then we've also got the heavyweight group running at the same time. So we'll have the heavy pre-B final coming up. But right now, we are ready to rock and roll at Rye House round 3. This is the lightweight pre-B final. Hello and welcome to Club 100 Racing. Rashan Malcolm Moore has got the whole shot in what I think is Tony Kart's suit. A bit of contact. They all make it through. We'll let this field settle down. I think that's Seb Algeri pushed out wide there by Kart 38, Mike Noon. Trying to get a look and see who's running in third place. I think it's Darren Martin in kart number 1. Yes, it is. Now we've got trouble at the hairpin. The field streaming through. We'll pick them up out of the last corner. And Rashan Malcolm Moore under pressure there, briefly, by Darren Moore. Mike Noon has dropped Seb. Right, it's top 4 to qualify, so these 4 right now occupy the back of the pre-A final grid if they can hold position and not be run down by a 5th place man who I think is James Venning. It is indeed James Venning in the blue with the black lid. So Malcolm Moore, Martin, Noon and Algeri. Keith Segal running behind in 6th place, looking for a way by James Venning there. Actually, not James Venning, trying to find a way past Ben Smith. And I think we spoke to Ben Smith before the event. This is his first sprint meeting. We'll be racing with Team G3 out in Spa. So Rashan Malcolm Moore. And Cut 22 getting restarted. Apologies for the dodgy camera work. I'm still not quite got myself together. John Wiseman about to go a lap down. Malcolm Moore is balked, and that allows Martin and Noon to close back in. And once again, we've got a 3-way fight for the lead. Oh, and Venning just putting a lap on Wiseman, trying to go with this group, trying to get clear. Through Stadium, through the left-hand kick, that's flat. Then it's hard on the brakes, so about where the cut-through is to make hairpin 1. It probably has a proper name, but everyone I know calls it hairpin 1. Hairpin 2, down the inside. Oh, Martin runs him wide, and this is a chance for Mike Noon. Malcolm Moore takes the lead again. Close, hard, fair racing is what we offer and expect from our competitors. James Venning now closing in 5th place. And as always with these pre-B finals, it's that battle for 4th that is crucial. Nobody wants to miss out on another race getting into the pre-A final group where the trophies and the big points are. And this is coming back together. It's now a battle of 6. Rashan Malcolm Moore appearing to win this one at the slowest possible speed. It seems to be the plan. Martin moves into 3rd, holding off Seb Algeri. James Venning's there. Kart 26 is Ben Smith, and he's in behind James Venning, and Keith Seagal's coming across as well. This could be a 7-way fight before the finish. And every now and again, the Pre-B group throws up a cracking race, and this could be one of them. Stay tuned, like and share the stream, please. Please tag anyone you know in it that you, or anybody you know that would be interested in racing in the top flight of Arrive and Drive karting in the UK. Rashan Malcolm Moore on the defensive. Oh, Venning's dive bombed the group behind. He's bet the farm, and he's looking not to take anyone out. Martin's trying to recover a spot now from Keith Seagal. That's the battle for 5th place. That would be missing out. It's still Rashan Malcolm Moore ahead now. Mike Noon, Darren Martin and Ben Smith. Those would be your qualifiers right now. And I fancy Mike Noon's going to go for the lead here at the first available opportunity. Through the S's on the back straight. Seems that Malcolm Moore is pretty quick through turn 1. Oh, it's still going off behind. And there's a gap opening up behind Ben Smith as the 3 fighting over 5th place go at it hard. The rest of the lead is still on though. Rashan Malcolm Moore. Mike Noon now under pressure from Darren Martin. He takes a look over his shoulder. Martin's got drive, but he's prepared to follow for now. Remember, it's 4 to qualify, so 2nd or 3rd, it really doesn't matter, just so long as it's no lower than 4th. That's currently occupied by Ben Smith. So this leading quartet seem to have settled down. The battle is still on for 5th. Keith Seagal's moved ahead of Darren Martin. James Venning. So, your leaders then, and I might have been miscalling Seb Algeri as Darren Martin there. It's not, so it's Rashan Malcolm Moore ahead of Mike Noon, Seb Algeri and Ben Smith, your top 4. Follow them in the hairpin, and you can see what the gap is now to 5th place, which is still Keith Seagal. Darren Martin under pressure from James Venning, 33. Phil Dancer, 18. Elia Avayu-Ragora, Dean Wood, Benjamin Carew, Adam Wall. Adam Wall moving up through the field. We spoke to him earlier on. Battles behind. 35 is Joseph Lydiard. Long way down though, but fighting hard over, what's that, 17th place. Nearly 20 seconds off the leaders. And we're into the closing stages. We're through halfway. 5 minutes left of this final, so still 6 laps left. And Philip Dancer is coming up to join this group fighting over 5th place. Remember, fastest laps here set the grid for the B final, not positions. And it's breaking up at the front now into 2 pairs. We've got a race for the lead still. Rashan Malcolm Moore, Mike Noon going for the lead in the stadium. Can't get it done. Then we've got Seb Algeri under pressure now from Ben Smith as they come down to the hairpin. Ben still prepared to follow. Has he done the sums and knows that he's safe to qualify to the back of the 20 kart grid as it stands, 24 when they join it for the pre-A final. Dancer trying to find a way past Darren Martin, who's run out of it and he's not happy. And Dicing still behind as well. Trying to get a read on who that would be. That's probably Adam Wheeldon's in there. closing stages. We'll cut back to the front of the field. 3.5 minutes left. And Rashaan Malcolm-Moore is holding them off. So we pull back and we wait for the second group. And it's a big gap now. It's nearly 5 seconds. It's James Venning now back ahead of Keith Segal. We'll keep this one going and then we'll restart the stream. At the hairpin. Main straight, the battle for fifth. It's Venning, Segal, Martin, Dancer trying to stay in touch. We're still having technical problems here. Your race leader, it's still four for qualification, and it's Rashaan Malcolm-Moore, Mike Noon, Seb Algiri and Ben Smith, and they have settled into a rhythm here that will see them through to the finish. I'd imagine it'll be 3 laps to go this time, with 2 laps left. Still fighting right through the field. Always someone to race in Club 100. Back to the battle for fifth. Segal continuing to lead. We're looking for our race at the front. 1 minute 12 left on the play clock, and Ben Smith moves through to third place. Not sure what that does for him. Seb Algiri comes straight back at him as well. They're just deciding which side of the last row of the grid to be on. Noon strike for the win. He moves up and onto the bumper once again of Rashaan Malcolm-Moore, and he's got to run off the corner. Will he make it stick this time? He's going to have to tip him round the top, over the top, go for that second apex in the pylon. The move is done and Mike Noon leads the Pre-B final, and it will be probably the last lap board this time. Over start finish, the final lap board is out. This is the race for the win, and I suppose for the bragging rights, and Malcolm-Moore is back through to the lead. He goes deep into the hairpin. Unfortunately, the road is going to go right here. Noon's not prepared to throw in the dive bomb. You don't want to get a penalty now that takes you out of qualification. What would be the point? But I suppose bragging rights for the win. Effectively, the last overtaking spot is gone. Paddock is always a bit of a lunge. You wouldn't do it now, but you might do it at the end of the A final when you're going for the win. But it's Rashaan Malcolm-Moore that wins the Pre-B final ahead of Mike Noon. Ben Smith is comfortable in third. James Venning comes through in fourth. We appear to have lost somewhere on circuit Seb Algiri. He'll be disappointed, and we might have some changes in the finishing order, but James Venning came in through in fourth place to take the last spot. Keith Segal, Darren Martin, Phil Dancer, Dean Wood, Adam Wheeldon, Adam Wall makes up your top 10. 4 go through, everyone else gets to try again in the B final.